Hi and welcome back. How'd you go this week? Did you take the time to reassess your goals and to feel what emotional attachment you had to them? I really hope you did, and I really hope you were able to find goals you have a really strong desire and attachment to. Because if we're going to work hard over these next 12 weeks to find success in your life, we want to make sure the goals that you're achieving are ones that you really want, things that are going to really bring the joy and the happiness and the emotions that you want in life. Life is too short for us to be chasing after things just because we feel compelled to do them, because other people tell us to do them. It is too short, and you really need to make sure the things that you're working on in life are things that are going to bring you the greatest joy and happiness. And so, if you haven't taken the time to do that, do it now. But I'm going to move on and assume that you have, because I know that you took this course because you really want to see success and that you're an action taker. So, let's move straight into it this week. This week I'm going to be talking about vision and how the visions, how we can create a vision for our life that is going to help our subconscious mind work on our behalf. I'm sure you're aware we have a subconscious mind and a conscious mind that we deal with. Our conscious mind is the one that we actively control to help us take the actions and steps that we want in life. Now, a subconscious mind is something that we program over time to work in the background on our behalf. To give you a real quick example, if you're walking down the street and suddenly beside you hear a loud dog bark, instantly your blood starts pumping, your adrenaline builds up, your muscles tense a little bit, your eyes widen, your ears become very alert, because you want to make sure that you're prepared for whatever this input might be. But it happens so quick, it's not something that you can consciously process and do, so your subconscious mind acts on your behalf. It prepares your body to take action, and then it floods your mind with past thoughts, experiences, memories that you have of dogs barking to help prepare you to make a conscious decision on whether you're going to stay or run. Once your subconscious mind has given your conscious mind all of the information it needs to make a decision, you can then actively think through, what do I want to do with this information? Now, I want to apply this same example to someone who may have a goal of quitting smoking. Your conscious mind has made a decision, right, this year we're going to stop smoking, it is the best thing for me. But if your subconscious mind is still programmed to think that you're a smoker, every day at smoko time, it's going to start flooding your mind with thoughts of, it's time to go have a smoke, it's time to go have a smoke. And it's also going to start telling you about the experience of smoking. You know, when you have it, you're going to feel so much better. Once that nicotine starts running through your body, it's going to make you feel better. Now the problem is, you then have to actively fight against this with your conscious mind. Your subconscious is telling you to do it, and your conscious mind has to fight against it to achieve your goals, creating this constant struggle. Now, this is quite relevant for a lot of people, because they feel achieving their goals is a huge struggle. They feel like it's something they have to continually motivate and encourage themselves to do, because they've got this battle going on in their mind between their conscious and their subconscious. And that's what we're going to be working on the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be teaching you about how we can reprogram your subconscious to work on your behalf. Now, next week I'm going to start talking about the whys of that, how that happens, and some of the technical details. But this week I wanted to give you a real simple step that we can now apply back to the goals we've developed over the last 2 weeks, just to help really build your level of success and give you some momentum while we then talk through the practical stuff. Did you know that your brain thinks in pictures? It doesn't actually think in terms of words, but it assigns pictures to the words that we read and see in life. So if I was to say to you, Ferrari, a certain picture would spring to mind. What if I was to say, orange? You're not picturing the word orange, are you? A colour or a fruit would be the picture in your mind. Now let's say also I said the word Paris. Now for a lot of people you might picture the Eiffel Tower. But for some of us who've been there, you might have other emotions attached to that particular word. You might have memories of little art galleries or cafes or experiences that you had, or maybe people that you met while you were there that are more important to you than the statue or the tower. So when I say Paris to you, you'll have a completely different picture in mind. Now where this is important is by simply writing down your goals, your subconscious mind has to interpret and assign a picture to those words. Now if your subconscious doesn't clearly understand what those words mean, it may put a different picture to it than you are actually desiring. A lot of people might have their goal as, I want to be happy. But how does your subconscious know what happy is? It will look through all its past memories and see how it has experienced happy in the past. But you might have a completely different picture of what happy is. Now, you might think this is something that your subconscious should automatically understand. It should know what you're thinking. But to be honest, the links between our conscious and subconscious mind are not that clear, as I'm going to bring out over the next couple of weeks. So just because in your conscious mind you're thinking a certain thought or thinking of a certain thing that you would like, doesn't automatically mean that your subconscious is going to associate the same picture to it. Now, one of the powerful ways that we can help program our subconscious is to find pictures of our goals that clearly show what it is that we want. This week's activity is all about that. It is about creating a vision for your goals, creating a picture of them that your subconscious mind can clearly understand and start working towards. This is going to be a really powerful strategy, and it's going to help your goal setting no end. I mentioned in the week 1 that just by writing down your goals, you're 11 times more likely to achieve them. And by visualizing them and being able to clearly see what those goals are, this goes up a whole nother level. So why don't you take the time now, go straight to the action and start following it through. I think you're going to enjoy this week's action because it's very it's fun to get involved with it. It's a dreaming time. It's a time when you get to look through what it is that you actually want in life and clearly be able to visualize that. So why don't you take the time to go do the action now, and I really look forward to speaking with you again next week. So until then, have a great week, and may your life be everything you dream.